What's up, guys and gals? Time has passed as it has been known to do, and in its memory we've compiled a new list of games to gaze at in this week's episode of Desura's Weekly Release Highlights. So settle on into your favorite couch groove as we move towards the best in this week's Desura offerings. Take to the skies and ply your mercantile wares briefly before embarking on a windward quest in Skyborn, an RPG on offer by Dancing Dragon Games. Follow in the footsteps of a life-ruining wanderer across a massive quest which will task you with riding the wind while tacitly attempting not to break it. So board your clockwork skyboat, ready your tightest, most shiniest set of goggles from 1910, and prime the steampunk in Skyborn, available now for $14.99 on the Desura service. Skyborn is compatible with the Windows operating system. Take control of the last remaining creatures on Earth in a point-and-click adventure from Daedalic Games. No spring chicken to indie game releases, this time Daedalic has set us up with a walk through a world where nothing remains but the roaches in Journey of a Roach. Lead your antennaed friend through the waste while learning what means most to a roach. I'm assuming it has something to do with diseases and or skittering, which they both seem to do fairly well. Check out Journey of a Roach, compatible with the Windows, Linux, and Mac operating systems for $14.99 on Desura. A Quiet College comes under conflict in Absent, a game which puts players on the path to solving a missing persons mystery. Fenton Films Games presents a point-and-click adventure in which college students must solve a series of shadowy disappearances. Now, faced with a foray into the finding and findery-related activities, a young Murray Shull must recover the pieces to the puzzle and put people practically back where they were to begin with. Sleuthery awaits in Absent, available now free of charge on the Windows operating system. Indulge your desire for an artistic quest through a beautiful world in Lilly Looking Through, a game fashioned after old-school point-and-click classics of antiquity. Lead a girl named Lilly as she looks through an unnamed object on a quest which will guide her through the ether to manipulate time itself. Along the way, she'll repen the past, present, and quite possibly put a feather quill to the future. Lilly Looking Through, available now for $9.99 across the Linux, Mac, and Windows operating systems. Every purchase of Lilly Looking Through includes companion Steam keys. And where would our week be without a platform procurement available for your perusal? And this week it comes in the form of Station Eris, an old-school homage to platforming shooters of the past. Station Eris takes place from the perspective of Aya Matsuda, a mercenary made to murder the hell out of anything that decides to make a movement within the confines of the aforementioned space station. Run and gun through a ton of fun in a game gilded with NES-era goodness, robots, and a menacing mishmash of monsters. Rifle your way through foes in Station Eris, available now for the Windows operating system for $3.99. Like any other sane human being, when I'm faced with the possibility of taking the role of a heart-ripping psychopathic robot bent on human destruction, I typically answer in the affirmative and may possibly reinforce it with an extra expletive at the front. HassleHeart fits the bill this week and allows gamers to grab the hearts out of the chest cavities of unwitting citizens along a wantonly violent quest for eternal robot life. Use the most successful of human bait, donuts, to lure your prey in for the final kill in HassleHeart. Created just for you by Santa Clara Games, available for purchase now for $4.99 on the Windows and Mac operating systems. Welcome to the Thunderdome of reflex-related rage in Stoorm, a game made for people who are not old and encumbered by impediments of the phalanges such as yours truly. Time your movements to avoid missiles and other life-limiting pixelated lines across loads of levels to prove that you are indeed the grand high poobah of timing, rhythm, and reflex. It's time to play with your cubes in Stoorm by Garage Monkey Games, available for $2.99 on the Windows and Mac operating systems. With a well-timed sigh, off the mic obviously, it's at this point that we run to the end of our list. If you enjoyed the games featured in this week's list, be sure to like and subscribe to stay in the know about everything on the Desura network. If you just can't stop till you get enough, jamon, feel free to check out our website listed below for even more information about every game featured today. That's all for me. I'll see you next week at Desura's Weekly Release Highlights. Take care, everybody.